my gems. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I am available for readings. I'm still doing the $20 email readings, so check that out. Also, I'm trying to grow my channel. I'm trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. So right now I'm at 4,394 subscribers. So show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has or helped me get on those algorithms. So thank you. I'm trying to grow my channel. So anyways, that's cool. So anyway, show your love and support. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. My analytics said keep it up. Your channel got 51% more views than usual in the last 28 days. Yay! So thank you. Like, subscribe, and share, everybody. So anyway, so my gems. On October 6th, at 12:40 p.m., Mercury enters Scorpio, and it signifies a period of intense strategy, focus on daily routines, work, and problem solving, where your communications and analytical skills become sharper and secretive and investigative, allowing for uncovering of hidden issues or a creation of meticulous plan in professional and health matters. This is a time to approach your work with a psychological depth, uncover inefficiencies, and strategically communicate solutions. Though you may also find yourself dealing with power dynamics or emotional dissatisfaction in the workplace or regarding your well-being. This is a strategic time for problem solving. Use your sharp analytical mind to get to the root of any issues in your workplace. Health routine, focus on meticulous details. Apply your attention to details to create organized routines and improve your overall efficiency this month. And you do have 6 planets in your 6th house. So this is a time for your routine here with this energy. So this can be a busy energy time for you. Alrighty. So anyways, then on the 6th, full moon in Aries. So big powerful energies are coming in at 11:47 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This represents a climax of energy centered on social circles, just in your 11th house of friendship, networks, and goals, community, hopes, and dreams, prompting a release and a moment to reflect on your social network and future goals. This period is about asserting your individuality within a group, taking more initiative in friendships, and setting bold intentions for your future, though it may require balancing personal needs with group dynamics. Be an initiator. Your energetic, enthusiastic approach can inspire others, so don't hesitate to take the lead in social situations and in pursuing your goals. There could be power struggles with other people via work or home life can be uncomfortable. You can be reevaluating your career direction or working on looking for other arrangements when it comes to your living situation for some of you. I feel also this could be whoever has to leave your life, let them leave your life during this time period as well. This could be power struggles with other people in your life with this energy. I feel relationship dynamics, friendships can shift at this time, and you may feel that shifting of a relationship in your life. You may not like that maybe the other person has changed or possibly even moved on from your friendship, or even gave the friendship a break at this time, and you could be feeling some kind of salty way about it. I feel also you could be confrontational at this time. How do I actually suck? That doesn't make sense because I'm making money from this. I'm making money. I'm growing probably faster than people who just started. And on top of that, my viewership is growing. So it doesn't make no sense how I suck. Then my daily horoscopes, daily horoscopes are the bomb diggity on here. So I don't understand how I suck. See, that doesn't make no sense. Make it make sense, stupid. Okay, because it doesn't make no sense. So until we make it sense, then it's going to make sense. But this doesn't make no sense. Stupid ass. It don't make no sense how in readings I make $1,300 a month just doing readings. Okay, it don't make no sense. Then I monetize on here. It don't make no sense. Make it make sense. Okay, don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. Make it make sense. Okay? And how, now I'm going to go on my rant. So let me see where I'm at. So my happiness and joy is right here right now. half the cup. I'm not done with it all. So until I'm done with it all, then I will be happy. Okay, so when I'm finished, the ranting will stop. Okay, but until then, we're right here. Okay, so bitches out. Be aware. Oh, my video goes against YouTube policy, breaking the terms and conditions. Whatever. Good God. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share on these, please. Put these trolls at rest. Oh my God. And I do this for fucking free. Go figure. Mother's milk. Ugh. So anyways, this can be, I know, this can be an initiator that was false. It can be an initiator. Your energetic, enthusiastic approach can inspire others. So don't hesitate to take the lead or initiative on things going on in your life and pursuing goals. There could be power struggles with other people via work, or your home life can be uncomfortable. You can be reevaluating your career direction. We are at a quarter cup right now. I have no milk to share. So I feel also this could be whoever has to leave your life, let them leave your life. This could be power struggles with other relationships in your life. I feel relationship dynamics, friendships can shift at this time, and you may feel that shifting of a relationship in your life, or you may not like that maybe the other person has changed. I think I'm repeating myself, but let's do it anyways. Or possibly moved on from friendships, or even gave the friendship a break. You could be confrontational at this time and calling out this energy and this person, and it may not be, and this person may not be ready for the confrontation that you two are about ready to have. Okay. In your Gemini way, you can be very pushy for answers that you may get, and you're not ready to hear the truth. Alrighty. This could be whoever has to leave your life. Again, let them leave your life. So don't push other people into answers when, and your Gemini tendencies already know the truth. Okay, so, you know, why don't we just all, you know, do what you do best? Oh, let's all play fake. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay, you know what I'm saying. All right, so we're gonna all play fucking fake. All right. So this could also be a time where you could also be very emotional and very needy with this energy, or always something going on in your life for some of you. So know that this time where somebody just wanted to step back and like give space, because sometimes you guys can make it all about you, and it could be like you. So this person just wanted to give space, because sometimes that could be a little bit daunting for other people in your life. Okay. Then on the 13th, at 5:19 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Venus enters Libra here as well. This is going to be in your 5th house, a great time to mingle if you're single. I feel the focus can be on friendships. Some of you watch your spending, because this could be you trying to keep up with the Joneses at this time with this energy here, so you can find yourself more out and about during this time period, or more about your social life. There's not really a stellium here, so you may do this during this time period. You can be very indulgent, so be careful with the indulgences, because we do have a stellium in your 6th house of health. Okay, so your health issues can be catching up at this time, or you can find yourself very sick. This can be a time period where you could be sick from your overindulgence, and also whether it be with sex, with this energy, you know, because you do have a stellium in your 6th house with the water. So, okay, so when it comes to the health thing, it depends what sign is in there, and if it's an earth, fire, air, or water, it depends what's going on. Like, for example, like if Cancer had a stellium in their 8th house, they could have problems with sex organs, or they could be more they can easily get sexually transmitted diseases. 6th house deals with lower extremities, like your ovaries and stuff like that. So you could find that you have problems with them. Okay, so that could be happening too. So you could find, you know, like you have like uterine fibroids or something like that, you know, and they may become more active when you have a stellium in the 6th house. So you need to be very cautious of that with this energy here. Okay. So that could be happening during this time period, alrighty? Like 12th house, 8th house, and 12th house sometimes deals with the eyes. So yeah, 6th house, depends who's there, deals with the teeth, and it's Saturn. If Saturn's there, deals with your teeth, you know? So yeah, the more you know, dun dun dun. So it can be that going on. So it depends what's going on with your natal chart, but you need to be careful with health issues at this time. Some of you could be just getting colds here in allergy season, okay? Or this could be you wanting your thank you at this time and not receiving your thank you with this energy and feeling some kind of salty way about it, about how much you give and how little you get in return. Then on the 13th at 10:52 p.m., Pluto goes direct. This is in your 9th house. Financial reassessments here. You might need to let go of outdated sources of income or ways to generate wealth to embrace opportunities that resonate with you and your beliefs. This is going to also challenge your security. All right, this is in your 11th house. Wait, this is in your 9th house of the popo, higher education, internet, the car, traveling. We don't know what the fuck's going on here. I'm just talking. And people are liking it. We're randomly talking about shit. So this is going to challenge your security with the 9th house. You might experience a sense of instability with your material life as old structures, old foundations now break down. Some of you could be getting, like, for example, a divorce and leaving your 9th house important relationships at this time with this energy here as well. I know I'm not AI. So this could be provided by comfort and security being dismantled at this time to make way for new foundations. I feel like this could be whoever has to leave your life, let them leave your life. This is a time of intense transformation with this energy. Your creative projects or romantic relationships might undergo fundamental changes at this time. This is also dealing with inner child work. Okay, Pluto's influence can bring up old issues related to childhood, like your mommy issues. And this is leading you to heal, transformation, and transform your inner child and your perception of pleasure. Okay, then on the 21st at 8:25 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the new moon in Libra here. Gosh, Dave, you're really... This is transiting your 5th house. This could be a busy energy time for you, also a creative time for you. You can be coming up with money-making ideas for those of you, and I know a lot of you who are professional muses and creators for businesses and creating business ideas. So this could be a really creative time for you. A great time for those of you who are creators. You can be inspired by other people's ideas or coming up with ideas for others with this energy here. This can be whoever has to leave your life, let them leave your life. Love and relationships is an excellent time to focus on relationships, whether romantic or with your children. You might seek new connections or find harmony in existing ones. Oh, thank you, James. And it can also be a time of contest and tests of strength for expressing your willpower and determination, proving others wrong at this time with this energy here. You're very competitive at this time. Like if anybody's telling you no at this time, you tend to prove them wrong and stuff. Or, you know, in a deeper sense and aspect, I was talking about my friend about this. This could also be you feeling the need that you got to prove yourself to everybody when you don't. You're good enough. If they can't accept that, then they can go kiss grits, okay? But remember, you don't got to prove yourself to everybody, you know? You just got to show up, and that's it, all right? It's not, you know, if I had to jump a carrot for every dude that wants me to change, you can go and F yourself, honey. I ain't changing. What you see is what you get, and I don't think you could do any better than me, okay? Just saying. I don't think so. So, you know, you can kiss grits and go too. I don't give a shit. I'm not jumping hoops for nobody. I'm not jumping for a carrot, and I don't need a carrot either. No. On the 22nd at 5:51 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Neptune goes retrograde in Pisces. The rose-colored glasses come off, and what I love about this, that we're going to feel this energy, because Neptune in retrograde in Aries is kind of badass. I love it. I'm reveling in it. Capricorn will be up tomorrow. Okay, you may want to check what your rising is as well. You can always check Astro Theme to see your rising. But Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces will be up tomorrow. So yeah, because I'm only doing these till 4 and then I got to go to work. So anyways, so the rose-colored glasses come off and reality seems to be difficult now. So now there's this shift and we can feel this shift. And then the worst part about it, the South Node is in Virgo. So now we're going to be overthinking, overanalyzing, and reality is like, oh my God, you know, it's too intense. Be careful about your finances and seek second opinions about the worth of items that you own. You're prone to not really pay attention to your spending at this time with this energy, or you're unrealistic with your financial expectations here, okay? I feel like this can be a time your daily life and work will be influenced by your broader career aspirations here. Business can slow down at this time with this energy here, but if you delve into spirituality, it'll help that, because Lilith Moon is in Scorpio, so this will help it. Okay, it's in the house of, like, the 6th house also deals with like law of attraction, mind body consciousness, so this is a great time for affirmations here. Okay, so this is balancing idealism and action. You might feel a push to use your daily efforts to serve your higher professional purposes, but also a need to balance idealistic career goals with practical demands of daily life. Self-awareness is key now with Neptune in retrograde. Be sure to look at the signs of deception or over idealization, both in yourself and in professional pursuits now, okay? Because now we're dealing with idealism here, or we're just going to be going through it emotionally here and just running with that emotion. But we can also be super gullible here, because we could be banking on other people to make things happen for us, only to be disappointed because they're not action oriented, or they're just taking your money for the sake of taking your money. So this is not the best time for investments here as well. Not a stellium in your 6th house. Oh, hell no. So then on the 22nd, at 11:51 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Sun moves in Scorpio. Now we got 7 planets in there. And then you got to count your planets. So that's how many planets we have in the sign of Scorpio in your personal natal chart. So it's like, wow, a lot of emphasis here on health, mind body consciousness, your routine, family, taking care of other family members could be more of the focus, okay? So this is taking on the overtones of Virgo, okay? So the focus... Yes, I do have double D's, and I'm proud of them. So go fuck yourself. You may focus on your health and set new plans to improve it. A decision may need to be made at work. An important deadline may be close. You're likely to work on much harder to get ahead now. Be careful to get enough rest. This can also be heart trouble. Your employer is likely to be more demanding now, making it necessary for you to become more efficient. It is often a time of hard work, so be careful not to overexert yourself. Keep a watchful eye on health, particularly with your back and lower extremities here with this energy. Hi, Sharma. So then on the 29th, Mercury enters Sagittarius here. This is contracts and agreements that you have with your partners. Those may dissolve. Whatever arrangements that you had with others, sometimes this is like business projects, or business projects that you were doing, those can dissolve, and then you could be hopping on and moving on to something else. So that could be happening this month for you, and then you have another business project lined up that you're going to be doing, so it's going to be okay. It was supposed to come to an end. This is just confirmation of that. This is greater freedom is needed in existing relationships, including marriages now. Divorce can be possible. This could also be a time your mate or business partner may be holding you back from information, or you may be keeping secrets from your mate, potentially a time of mental power struggles. Also, this is a good time to negotiate contracts and financial agreements, or a prenup contract for marriage when it has. So that could be happening, and this is like settling legal matters if they're ongoing. So this could be like something's coming to a conclusion at this time. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. I don't know why is it like every time we get on to, me and Dave get on like Gemini, it's always like the assholes come out, and it's like, oh my God. So I'm wondering if all the assholes are Geminis, because it's like, it seems like all the assholes come out, and then next thing you know, it's like, I mean, it's just like, Jesus, mother of pearl, like, have a level of F off, you know? So thank you, Dave, for playing with like that the whole entire time. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for doing that, because I just feel exasperated just from trying to do these damn readings, and it's always on Gemini that everybody comes out, you know. It's so annoying. So anyways, show your love and support. I know. I'm like I'm watching the comments as they come in, and you're just like, da, 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 you know. This is why he does them, you know, because, and we would love to listen to your comments, but sometimes the shit that comes out of people's thoughts, it's like, is this an intrusive thought? And it's like, God, why you gotta go like do that on me? So anyway, show your love and support. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Right now I'm at 4396. Thank you. I would like to reach 5,000 subscribers. Okay, my channel is growing, been growing. This year it's done the most growth, I think. So, and I reached, on the algorithms, on my analytics, I'm at 51% more views than usual, which is really, really awesome. So thank you. So the first card I come up with is the Three of Cups. So people in your life have a lot of influence over you and your decision making. Some of you, because you have a stellium in your second house, so those of you who are Sun and Gemini in the first house and Gemini risings, you have people in your life have a lot of influence over your decision making. So you're not so quick to leave a situation because your emotional self dictates it. Okay, so your emotional self is keeping you where you are at this time. So it's very hard for you to move. I know they have no couth. You know, y'all, I wish we had couth again. Couth, such a beautiful thing. Anyways, the Judgment card, major decisions are coming up. So some of you could be reevaluating your relationships, your especially family dynamics here, or like I said before, your friendships, you know, and how I was talking about, like, you know, people are avoiding you, people are not talking to you. So that could be coming up at this time with this energy. So you're not so quick to leave a situation here as well, but at the same time you're feeling some kind of salty way about it because they're also not talking to you with this energy here. Okay, I feel this is also a time of reflection here, and reflecting on the past with this energy here, and wanting to reconnect with family with this energy. So you can be feeling sentimental about the past. You can be wanting to go back to the past and talk to people from your past and reach out to them maybe for Thanksgiving and do something with them for Thanksgiving like you used to do, okay, or for Halloween. The Queen of Coins, I feel like for some of you here that this can be a time where you benefit through mother or through the women in your life with this energy here. Some of you can be feeling to reach out to mother with this energy. Well, I don't know. Go to a real haunted house. That's really good evidence. That's really good evidence. I've seen spirits. I see spirits, and yeah. And if I'm with friends and family and you see me trying to jump on somebody's back, there's somebody there and I'm really looking at them and it's not cute, and I'm like a cat in a cage when I start seeing people and I'm threatening people that nobody else sees but me. That was cool. One time I did that. I went to Bob Mackey's club, and it's really truly haunted. Like, I didn't know that somebody died in the parking lot. He was shot in the stomach, and I swear to God, I experienced what shot in the stomach. I have experienced what shot in the stomach is like and what stabbed in the stomach is like. And basically, you feel like taking a shit, but he felt like taking a shit, farting, or laughing. He didn't know, and I said, oh my God, I feel like I got a bubble gutted. I might start farting. I don't know. I was shot in the stomach. I was a motorcyclist. Ooh, was I in the heart? I was a little gangster. He had a black motorcycle. He was dead, by the way. He had a black motorcycle. He wore a black leather thing, and then he had a black leather, like a black thingy tied to him, handkerchief. And then I went there, Bob Mackey's Music World, and Spirit did not want me to go there. Let me tell you, when I tried to call, they were like, no, we canceled it. I'm like, no, you didn't. And I kept on, and I said, you know what, Kyle, we're gonna go. So me and Kyle went, and then all of a sudden, like, everybody there got the same phone call that we should not come, and the spirits were starting already, and she didn't know this. And we were like, yeah, you called us and told us not to show up, and she showed up, and we were like, what the hell? And everybody showed up, and we all got the same message. We canceled. It's not happening tonight. But we all showed up anyways. isn't that fucked up? And we all showed up. And the moment I got in that parking lot and I stood there, I felt like somebody got shot in the stomach. And I was like, I don't know to shit or laugh right now. I think this is a joke because I might shit in the ambulance. And I'm like, oh my God. And I'm like walking around with my stomach shot and I don't know if I should laugh or take a shit. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm bubble gutting it so hard. And then she finally shows up and then I'm watching somebody else staring at me like this. Like there's a bottom part and it's like a garage or a stable area, and he's like this on the wall looking at me, and I'm like, oh, we gonna start, aren't we? And I'm looking at him, and me and him, when we got to the bottom, I'm going to cut it short, but down there, the energy, there's a river that runs through it. And it's an open hole, and you look down. Oh my God, let me tell you, this little Pisces just wanted to fall into that fucking river and be like, take me, Jesus, and just fall in, because the energy was so strong. It was like the strongest crystals you could ever felt, and it's just like this strong energy. And I was like, oh, I love this. I could stay right here forever. And I was like, oh, yeah. You know, like I did not want to move. And and she started talking. She said, come over here. And I came over there. And then next thing you know, she brought out her voice box thing. And then this guy named Paul was on the other side of the voice box. And this used to be like the bottom part used to be like a gangster speakeasy thing. And there was somebody died there. And I think it was Paul. And Paul thought we were hookers. And I said, I'm like, that is so sweet. I'm totally not a hooker. And he was like, hi. And I'm like, hey. And he's like, ooh, wow. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, let's do this, right? And then she wanted proof that the ghost was there, right? And I said, Paul, if you are here, throw something. And he skipped a stone, and she jumped up in the air and she accused me of skipping the stone. And then me and her started really fighting. And everybody was like, it's not her. It's not her. And even my brother-in-law's holding my hand like this because I was so scared. Like I literally wanted to go into my brother-in-law's skin and hide and like be like this the whole time because everybody's here. And I'm like, finally I scream so loud and I go, Paul, if you are here, throw a stone. He took something really heavy, really big, because it's all rocks down there, and I think he found the biggest rock that he could find, and he smashed it. She jumped straight up in the damn air. Oh my God, this woman jumps. We watched it. We went like this. We went like this. We heard it, and then she went up straight up in the damn air, and I was like, and then I was like, do you want to see more? And then she was like, no, I'm good. I'm like, no, you're not good yet. I said, everybody who I told to leave me the hell alone tonight, show your asses. And then the ceiling, the first floor, all the chairs started moving and stuff, and you could hear the chairs moving and stuff like that, because all night long I was like, leave me the hell alone, don't touch me. Then I found out somebody liked to grab somebody's hair, and this guy had a long ponytail, so the spirits were playing with his ponytail like this all night, and I told him I did not want to be touched, you know. And I also, the kids were so awesome because they all tape recorded it, and they said, and at one point I said, Bob Mackey's sitting at the end of the bar drinking a beer right now. And he has a bald head, and then it's like long hair at the bottom. And this guy goes, I have something to show you. And Bob Mackey stood up, bald head, long hair, and he started walking. And I was like, and he was like, and then the boy goes, that was for you. And he's like, yeah. So, and it was just like so cool. And I was just like, wow. So yeah, I believe in spirits. I saw them all, and it was so cool because like everybody that I saw, the kids were like with their cell phones taking pictures everywhere I pointed at. But the whole time I was like, you know, I was kind of watching because there was this bigger spirit all in black. And he was just really powerful looking. He looked like a security guard. I didn't want to fuck with him. And I didn't want him to fuck with me. But he kept his distance from me. So, and, you know, so it was just an interesting night. And I think we could have stayed another hour if the spirits would have made more noises. Because the two spirits that were sitting in the back having a drink, they were like, when we were walking out the door. And we were like, oh my God. And I said, I said, hi. And she said, do they want us to stay? And then she goes, spirits, if you want us to stay, knock again. And they didn't knock again. They were like, y'all can go. But yeah, that's the story of that. So, but it was a really, really cool experience. I loved it. You know, I was like, I should be like a haunted tour guide. I could do this shit because I liked it. I like being in their realm and stuff. But it was like, for me, it was like, it was too good because I was just like, oh my God. The bottom part was like, oh, beyond. You know, it was just, oh my God, it was so beyond. I was just like, yes. It was so strong energy. It was like being like in a giant amethyst cave, you know, and it was just like, oh, so vibey. And I just remember it being so beautifully vibey, and I just wanted to stay and just luxuriate in that shit, but I couldn't. And it was just really a nice experience. And I didn't know Paul was actually the demon that they were talking about. So I was talking to a demon the whole time, and me and him got along just fine. That's so bad. We got along. But anyways, this is a time also of reckoning. So a lot of shit is going to go down in your life at this time with this energy. Or this is you no longer tolerating shit and just calling people out and being more confrontational than usual with this energy. So I do see that. The Lover's card deals with contracts and negotiations here. This could also be mother's energy as well. And the focus can be on mother for some of you here during this time period. For some of you, this could be marriage proposal coming up or a great time for contracts and negotiations. The Tower card, some of you, love can be complicated. Okay, some of you are really battling with your relationship at this time or really trying to make it work with this energy. I think like a lot of things are going to come to light this month, so you could be like questioning your validity of your relationship here. It could be a situation here where like you pay for everything, but then your partner doesn't give you any kind of emotional validation, and this is you like requesting, if I'm going to pay for everything, then you're going to give me like stuff in return. There has to be reciprocation. So it can be kind of one-sided with relationships. I also see blow it up and build it back up again. So you two could be fighting this month with this energy here as well. The Hierophant card, this could be separation. Breakups could be happening, divorces could be happening, or new beginnings with love could be happening. So fate is intervening at this time. This is general. This is like for everybody. So we're all going through our own experiences. So if you would like reading with me or a yearly or a 6-month report, check it out on my consultation page as well. Hi. So the High Priestess card, psychic connection between you and another person here with this energy as well. So I do see that. Okay, I do see this being more of a time of introspection with this energy, so you're not so quick to jump into anything new, kind of analyzing and watching a situation unfold. You're over a situation and you're ready to let go of certain things. This could be a relationship you're ready to let go of at this time because they're not doing anything for you. And I talked about this, but be careful about your decisions, because it could be like they're not giving you what you want at this time for the moment. They're changing, they're transforming, but I feel like they'll come back to you. Okay, but you could be impatient for waiting for another person, or somebody needs to communicate something to somebody and nobody's communicating. So that also could be happening during this time period as well. Okay, you are called to be more honest with yourself. You're being asked to be more honest and a bit more realistic. Okay, so be careful with running with your emotional self, because you're making some real decisions here based on your own self-awareness. All right, so this is a time of reflection and personal growth. Not the best time for like ending situations. Just stay more quiet into yourself and think, you know, at this time. Trust your intuition, because your intuition can be leading you to a brighter future, whether you know it or not. The 10 of Wands, I feel there's a serious love relationship coming towards you here. I do feel like whatever burden that you may have to carry, you may have to carry a little while longer. So patience is required at this time with this energy here as well. So, you know, there is a burden. So this could be like you waiting for this other person, or waiting for your situation to come to an end, or figuring out how to end a relationship at this time with this energy here as well, without like burning your bridges completely or something like that. So it's like something has to give, but at the same time, you know, don't be impulsive, you know, be smart. The Star card, I do see a spiritual connection between you and somebody else Alrighty, so I do see that coming up during this time period as well, or you benefiting through other people at this time with this energy here. Somebody's going to take you to a brighter future, so you benefit through other people, and other people are leading you and guiding you as they see fit. The Chariot, trust the process. Fate is definitely intervening at this time. This could also be good news with court. Love is in the air during this time period, or you really do benefit through other people. So this is a great time for social networking for some of you here as well. The Knight of Swords, more money coming to you, another source of income. Those of you who are 50 and older, this could be you just being bored and just looking for something else to do. So it's like you want to keep your brain busy at this time. Alrighty. The Seven of Coins, reevaluating your career direction or thinking about getting another job at this time with this energy here, because maybe the one that you have is not working for you, okay? Or maybe you want to follow whatever college education that you had, and you may want to pursue that career or in the line of that at this time with this energy. The Two of Swords, I see loyalty sitting on your hands and loyalty. So you're not ready to leave a situation because you're loyal to that person, okay? So that could be happening here too. So you could be frustrated with this energy, frustrated with yourself that you're unable to move forward in your life because you're very loyal to this other situation that you have going on, and you just feel obligated to this person or to the situation. So that could also be happening during this time period for you. The Four of Wands, I do see a love affair. Okay, because somebody's emotionally unavailable, so there is a love affair, and somebody's cheating on somebody, but somebody's not ready or scared to leave their marriage because they're loyal to this person, okay? They feel obligated to this person, so they're sitting on their hands about it. They're not making any decisions at this time in the month of October to leave the situation. They're still going to be secretive with you. It's still going to be an emotional connection or sexual encounters with this person. So I do see secrecy. Okay. The Six of Cups, I do see you reconnecting with people from your past or talking to people from your past that you have been with sexually like a long time ago. Okay. And you're talking to those people again and you're reconnecting with the past. You're feeling very sentimental about the past with this energy. Okay. And kind of romanticizing the past. I do see stability in relationships. Okay, I do see that some of you have a soul contract with somebody, alrighty, even though it's complicated right now. I do see that soul contract. Others of you could be making a friend, and you and this friend knew each other in a past life. Alrighty, the Three of Coins, some of you here, this is about business partnerships, okay, and making alliances. Some of you, this is decisions in regards to internships or collaborative work is coming up at this time with this energy here. You have an opportunity to grow somewhere else, or friends could be presenting you with job opportunities here. The Knight of Cups, blessings onto the universe. Smooth changes are coming up for some of you. Others of you, dramatic and thorough changes is happening in your life as well with this energy. The Seven of Swords, secret lovers. Okay, so I do see secret lovers, very secretive. You're very secretive at this time, and you're keeping your thoughts and your feelings and whatever is bothering you way up to yourself. So you're not really communicating your feelings, your wants, your needs, your desires to others. And you could also be kind of like emotionally disconnected from certain people in your life at this time with this energy here. Hold on. So that could be happening for some of you. Then the Fool card, and I do see the milk has expired on certain relationships in your life. Okay, so you have outgrown certain relationships, or they have outgrown you with this energy. So I do see that. I do see expect the unexpected when it comes to love, or expect the unexpected when it comes to people coming back into your life at this time. Because the reason why love is so like, I mean, unless you get a personal reading, love is so like fickle right now because of the stellium in Scorpio. Everybody's sitting on their hands. Men have too much water in the charts at this time between Scorpio, Cancer, and now Pisces. Pisces, that they're kind of like reluctant to get hurt. They're very sensitive at this time. It's kind of like they want to be chased, they want to be pursued, they want this emotional validation here. So love can be slow coming, okay? The Justice card, major decisions are coming up. This is contracts and negotiations here, not making a decision as a way to manipulate a situation here as well. Some of you could be going to court, not getting your way in court, and then refusing to go back into court because you're not getting your way in court, kind of like having a baby tantrum at this time. So somebody's having a baby tantrum because they're not getting their way in court during this time period, and they're not going to, and it's like a way of stalling court. Okay, so I do see that. I do see somebody stalling court because they're having a baby tantrum at this time. I do see this being an evaluation period for you and a spiritual awakening, so you're really going to go through it at this time emotionally for you. The Two of Wands, I feel with this energy here that this is all about decision making, something heavy on your mind at this time, but your emotional self, your emotional attachment is what's keeping you where you are at this time. So no changes may not be made during this time period. You got a lot of twos here. You got Two of Swords, Two of Wands. So you're sitting on your hands about things that you want to do with this energy. So a lot of these, whatever is heavy on your mind or whatever many thoughts you have, some of those thoughts are more thoughts than action, okay? So you may change your mind again when Mercury goes into Sagittarius or Mercury goes into Scorpio. Alrighty, the Ten of Swords, I do see this being a recovery period. October could be financially difficult for you, so be careful with your money situation, or you could be more about your money situation because the stellium in Scorpio here, and then you got the stellium in your second house of money. So there's a lot of money worries here, but I feel like November is a time where you recoup your money, okay? You save, you're a bit more frugal with your money during this time period. And then the Strength card, I do see compatibility with love at this time with this energy here. I do see you overcoming obstacles in your life financially with this energy and career-wise for some of you here. I love you, my gems. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Right now, I'm at 4,397 subscribers. So make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy. Kisses. Mwah.